My name is Sophia. In my previous life, I was murdered by my eldest sister. Perhaps by the mercy of heaven, I was given a second chance to live. My second aunt, in order to seize the family fortune, swapped her own biological daughter for my real elder brother. When my mother discovered that her true son had been killed, she was heartbroken and eventually died of depression. My father, still grieving his late wife, remained unaware of the deception by my second aunt's family, so I used my mother's dream visit as a pretext and told my father about what had happened in my past life, hoping he would be on his guard against my second aunt's family. After my mother's death, I lived under the constant surveillance of my second aunt. They placed many low-ranking servants in my courtyard to act as spies. To get rid of that surveillance, I sold some of those lowly servants. In the end, only my wet nurse remained as their informer. My wet nurse was greedy, so I lured her into pawning my gold hairpin. I then arranged for someone to pick up the pawn ticket I had dropped on the road and secretly put it back in her room. The next morning, I deliberately mentioned to my grandmother that the hairpin was missing. The hairpin was a precious keepsake left to me by my mother, so my grandmother immediately ordered a search. They eventually found the pawn ticket in the wet nurse's room, proving she had stolen it. My grandmother flew into a rage, had the wet nurse flogged 40 times, and ordered her to be sold. Seizing the opportunity, I asked my grandmother for a maid who had long served her to guard against my second aunt setting another trap. I also claimed that I lacked attendance and used that as a reason to bring back some of my mother's old trusted servants to my side. With that, all of my second aunt's informants were eliminated, and my plan for revenge had only just begun.